Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I will be transforming myself from this to this. So yeah, if you wanna know how I did this, then please keep on watching. I'm doing a saw tutorial, or in any way like the jigsaw doll tutorial. I don't know if you can really call it a tutorial either way because it's the first time I'm going to try that. It's actually a collaboration with another YouTuber and Instagram makeup enthusiast, and her name is Zelda or Zelda Visser. She's a young lady from South Africa. She's still a student, so she reached out to me I think a couple of weeks ago to do a sort of little collab for Halloween, and I thought it would be funny. She's recreating a look of mine and I'm recreating a look of hers, and I chose this jigsaw look. I'll put it on the screen, but it's actually one that she did 2 years ago. I already put the oil-free moisturizer on my face again for Ofra Cosmetics to have like a little bit of moisture, but still oil-free. Then I added the Max & More primer. This is a face primer, and it should be mattifying. It feels a little bit tacky. I don't really feel... I just scratched myself. Oops. I don't really feel like my face looks super matte now, but I don't feel like this is a bad product and I want to give it another go. And I feel like definitely when working with, for example, an all white face or a color all over your face, you want a matte base to work on. And just like last time, I'm going to go in with these two. This is the Revolution Pro matte primer, and then this one is a Perfection primer by W7. I really love this. Either way, I wanted to talk a little bit about how this collaboration started. Basically, me and Zelda, we already like comment on each other's posts, and we were always super supportive of each other. She has just such a kind demeanor and she is very supportive, and I also really like her content, definitely the makeup content. Really like the challenges that she does. Like, it was so funny to see her do her makeup like right next to like a busy road with her boyfriend holding the camera. That was so funny to me. And she also has some nice reviews. She's like very well spoken, she has a very cute accent, and she's just really beautiful and makes really beautiful looks. By the way, I'm first going to do the eyes because yeah, my face is gonna be white. I don't want any fallout on the white. Later on I will like smoke it out over the white, but now I'm just gonna already start without the white. This is the Epic Black Mousse Liner by NYX, so I'm gonna use that as a base for the black eyeshadow. So yeah, I really like the contact that we had, and we're just talking one day, and then she said like, hey, why don't we do like a collab for Halloween or something? Because there was like a look of mine that she really wanted to recreate. It's actually a neon skull look that I did, I believe, 2 years ago, which is funny because I'm recreating a look of hers from 2017, so that is 3 years ago. A blast from the past. So yeah, that seemed like fun to me. Actually kind of doubted if I would do like a sort of Wednesday Addams look that she had, but I don't know, that just seemed a little bit too simple maybe for me, definitely because she's doing like a skull look. I'm so excited to see how it turns out, and it's like, for me it's a high form of flattery if anyone is like, hey, I'm gonna recreate a look you did, or that is truly so flattering to me. So yeah, this little collab really warms my heart. I'm now going to take this palette by Lick and Lash and going to dig into this black. I'm going to actually just smoke it out as far as I can because we can go very high with this and just go crazy with the smokiness. I'm actually liking how this black blends out. It's almost as if it becomes like a dark brown. I prefer that more than when it becomes like super gray. She also had it faded out, but actually I shouldn't really do this already because we are gonna go in with white anyway. But yeah, I like her style. She definitely has a more wearable looks than some of mine, although I'm also like lately I'm also going to the more wearable side, I feel. For the skin, I'm going to use this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in F0, so it's the white one. Maybe it's a good idea to do a little sweep. I think she and mostly a lot of people use like a cream paint, and I think that works well, but I get a lot of zits from that. so I prefer working with this and like building it up. Let's pin it back. Let me just take a clean sponge. I'm not gonna take my normal sponge because later I'm going to go in with some other things too, and I don't know if I'm gonna go over it again. I don't want to just ruin one of my better sponges, but this is an Eco Tool sponge. I like that it has a straight edge because that is nice when you're doing creative looks sometimes, because you can, I don't know, you can for example do this. This is quite straight, and I didn't wet it because I don't want to blend it out. Probably gonna have to take this down my neck too. And this is also one of the reasons why I'm wearing my robe still and I didn't do the brows yet. I'm just going to go over my brows too, so there's like no skin color peeking through. I'm going to like let it fade out so I don't like use too much product for this. And I have a white shirt for later, so it's all going to work out. Just gonna add some white here in the middle too. I'm actually just building up. I feel like this foundation is not like, if it would be a regular color even, it would not be my fave, because it's like a little bit like it feels, you feel it on the skin, let's just say that. But it's great if you don't want to use cream products and you still want to have that different shade of skin. It's also nice because you can mix in a different color with the white, and then you have, for example, you can mix red pigment with it, and then you have like pink skin. Just gonna get some of this Nude Illusion loose powder by Catrice, and it's white. Just gonna get some in the cap here. Get a big fluffy brush. The ears kind of bother me, but you won't see them most of the time because my hair is going to be over them. I'm first going to do the lips, so I have more of an idea how heavy I want to make the eyes. And I'm gonna use this Max & More. This is a makeup pencil, so it's for the eyes and the lips and everything, and it's vegan and cruelty free and super cheap. Let me see what she did for the mouth. She just did a red lip. I do think I want to make it a little bit more doll-like. So I'm gonna like exaggerate this Cupid's bow, connect it, and then connect it at the bottom. I think that looks creepy. I do want to play with a little bit more shading there. I'm taking this gray makeup pencil, also by Max & More, and connecting it here. And giving myself a new, how do you call it? Like the place above the Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to drag this down like a puppet's mouth. I think I'm also gonna darken it up here. Okay, so I'm going to go over the red with the Fenty lip paint in Stunna. This is one of the first items that Rihanna or Fenty Beauty ever came out with, and I really wanted it back then, and I should wear it more. So it does look a little bit like it would be a nail polish. It is iconic. Just look at that. You can literally just use your most badass red. I think I'm gonna do the eyes first, and then I'm going to contour. She actually did it in quite a V shape. Okay, I need a brush with nothing on it because I can't blend out black that well with the brush where you put the black on with. So I'm just gonna like smudge it out like so. It doesn't need to be perfect at all. Also gonna take some underneath the eye. I'm going to use a black eye pencil as a base. You can really drag it down. When you keep your mouth like this, you're actually pulling on the skin there, which makes it easier to get there and to not pull your skin under your eyes too much. Just a little tip. Also going to place some more here because I feel like it's missing some darkness. I want to create like a hollowed out look, so I'm running this out and up like doll's eyes. And I'm actually also going to use this long-lasting eye pencil in the brows. I'm going to brush through it and then draw them on. I think actually he doesn't have any brows, but I don't feel like blocking out my brows today, and also Zelda Visser, she didn't do that either. So I'm going to follow her on this one. Focusing on the tail, and then the beginning I'm going to come back to later. I want to give it a sort of mean arch. I'm trying to square it out. And here I'm gonna darken it up a bit, but I'm not gonna take it fully to the front. Like, I don't want to have like the really blocky angry bird's brow. I'm going in with an eyeliner from Hang Fang that I bought on Wish. Yeah, I had a weak moment. But this is really cheap, and this is good for these kind of purposes because you don't want to mess up your best eyeliner. I'm just drawing some more hairs or lines here in the beginning. So I'm making it a little bit more wispy, which my brows aren't. I'm also going to use this to make those lines better. Pressing hard in the beginning and then letting go slowly. And I move my head. Doesn't need to be too neat. So let's add some more black underneath the eye. Taking it on that same brush but just on the tip. And I would say look down and up. Connecting it on the outside. Also getting some more on here. So it becomes more like one shape. Actually, I could like hollow it out more, but Zelda didn't do that, so I'm also not gonna do that. I guess it's like a middle between how I would do it and how that she did it. Now I want to add some red on here, but I'm gonna add some lenses too. So I'm cleaning out the middle of this eye look, because when I close my eyes, I want that black and red on here. Let's put some of makeup base on there. Okay, I'm gonna get like this little small concealer brush by e.l.f. and fill this in a round shape. It's basically like the pupil that would emerge from the dark. I'm gonna use this red as a base, this red pencil, to make it more intense. Let's get a very small pencil brush and get a very bright red shade like this one in this Lick and Lash palette. I'm going around it with this again to make it more defined. And I want to go over it with this one. Okay, let's pack some more red on here. So I'm just balancing these pupils out because I want them to be as similar as possible. Now I want to add some like shading. I'm just gonna use the black but with a light hand. And I also want to add some darkness here. Here it has like pretty high cheekbones, so I'm not gonna put this too low. I'm actually gonna place it like this. And it swoops up. You immediately get like more of a weird cheekbone look there, and I'm gonna bring this down because I want this to be hollow looking. This is really a look you need to build up. I don't remember how his nose was, but I think I'm gonna just keep it simple and just darken this up. And here I'm also going to put some darkness here. I'm starting at the brows, letting it flow into my nose. And some darkness here. And at this side of the line, I'm going here. Instead of the inside, I'm leaving it on the outside. Because you have to think about it as two different panels. This one would move to move the mouth. So we're gonna hollow this out, so that means we need to blend it out downwards. And I'm gonna start here at the outside of the face. As you can tell, I'm not taking anything else on my brush. If I want more, I'm just pressing a bit harder. Give like a little button nose by doing this. I'm first taking some more of that black. I want to do some contour as well, but I'm first going to shape this some more so there is less on the brush. When I start with the contour up top, I look creepy. I kind of look like a doll. So you don't even need lenses with this. I'm going to hollow this out a bit more even, just so that it is even more hollow looking with the eyes closed too. And I'm going to create some depth here. So there's that. Now I'm going to do the contouring here. I don't think there is much to do, but if you hollow this out a bit, it looks a little bit more creepy somehow. I think because our skulls have that too or something. Now I'm taking this shader brush and I'm gonna take some on this tip here, and I'm just gonna make the contour lines harder. And add some more in blackness here. So yeah, you can use harsher lines for this look than you normally would. I really like hollowing it out and then leaving the chin part uncovered, and you can go around a little bit. I really want it as doll-like as possible, and some harsher lines also help achieve that effect because it just looks so unnatural. So filling some more here at the sides, but don't take it too much inward, just this corner and then fade it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my lashes and the lenses so you can already see what the effect is, and then I'm gonna add the swirls somewhere over here. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back and I have my lenses on and lashes. These are from bol.com by Party Lens, and lashes are by Beauty by Invoke, and these are from a little lash vault I have in number 4. This is a Glamourize lash vault. They're cruelty-free and vegan, and they are kind of spidery, and I think they're nice for like looks like this. I actually decided I wanted to try to do the swirls with this anyway, just because it seems like a good idea to try and do everything with makeup, because I think that's what most people have at home. So that is like something interesting for people, I think, because most tutorials of like crazy looks, they aren't doing that well on YouTube. I'm gonna just take a very small brush. This is a gold line brush in number 0. I make a swirl. I think it's more or less where your blush would be. That's quite a good color payoff from this. I don't think I'm gonna make them too big. Doesn't need to be more than that. We can add some extra redness here. Going to remove the hair clips. The hair, I left it messy, especially for this look, so let me zoom you in a little bit. This is the finished look. It's a simple look. You can basically use makeup for everything. Of course, I know not everybody has white foundation, but it doesn't cost a lot, and you can also use white foundation, for example, to lighten up some of the foundations that you have, or concealers or whatever. So it is useful for a lot of things. I hope you like this messy look, and most of all, I hope Zelda is that she is proud of me. I kind of wish I had like a black jacket or anything, but I don't have that. I don't even have like a properly fitting white shirt. I just have this. But yeah, I am actually more happy with this look than I thought. I'm going to take some pictures, and yeah, I will see you all on the flip side. Thank you so much for watching. If there are any questions, please ask them in the comments. All product info is in the description box as always, and I'll see you all next time.